Hey guys, let's go ahead and do a technical analysis on Robinhood stocks. Let's do some technical analysis on Robinhood, okay? So this is the daily time frame. As you guys can see, this is Robinhood right here. So let's do a deep dive into this, okay? On what the more the technical analysis telling us about the stock. So this is daily time frame, weekly, monthly. And I want to use the monthly time frame for this because what better way to analyze or do the proper technical analysis without starting on the higher time frame? And if we need more information, we can always go higher, but I think the monthly time frame is perfect for us, okay? Now, the reason why I say this is because so this is the first pullback we get on the Robinhood after Robinhood pulls back, right? So we get this first pullback, then we get a rally higher, right? So we get a rally higher, we get this one kind of to take out this low, then continue to push higher. So this is not a valid low, okay? So we have this low. So from this low to this high, what do we get? We can see the market kills a 50%, taps into this 50% zone and continues to rally higher again. So now this becomes a lower, okay? So if we get on, so let's go ahead and draw out two. So from this low to this high, what do we get? We can see the market is trying to rally from this 50% right here, right? So now what we can expect the market to do is to find momentum and push higher and take out this low, take out this high and keep going higher. Or the market can fall lower. We don't know, right? But we're gonna expect a bullish market, right? Because we're at the 50% zone. And from past history, the market has always given us a 50% retracement and 50% retracement lower and then continues to go higher, okay? So let's go to weekly time frame. We can see this perfectly on a weekly time frame. Now, a lot of people are going to say this is all noise, right? The reason why I say this is because from this low to this high, 50%, the market's starting to rally for it's trying to find more buyers to come in and push the market higher, right? Now, a lot of people are going to say, why don't we use this low on the weekly time frame, right? The reason why we don't use this low on the weekly time frame because, as you guys can see, the 50% failed. The market tapped into this 50%, couldn't continue higher, then turn around and became bearish. And now, like I said, the best way to do is just to go to a higher time frame and see the proper highs and lows because you don't want to get faked out with all this rubbish. For example, this week lows and all this stuff like that, right? We want to use the proper highs and lows, okay? So, as you can see, the market is ranging on the weekly time frame from the low to the high, right? So to get something clear and to better understand this market, we now want to go to the daily time frame because most of our executions are going to be on the daily time frame. Okay, so now from the daily time frame, from the low to the high, you can see the market ranging in here, right? Let's go ahead and throw this high. Okay, right there. So since we already know this is the 50% zone, right? Let me go ahead and use this so that way it could just permanently be on there for you guys, okay? Okay, right there. As you guys can see, we are on, so we tapped into the 50%, 60, 61%, 71%, right? Listen, I'm going to take a 71%, 81%, 91% retracement any day over 50% because the cheaper it is, the more time we have the market to go in our favor. If we buy the stock at 40 bucks, we're getting for a discount price. We buy the stock at 90, 92 bucks, we're getting for a discount. But like I said, more discount is never a problem. If anything, that's a good time to keep buying more because we're expecting the stock to go higher. Okay, so while we're here, what do we see here? We're seeing structure breaks, right? So we see the market breakdown right here. See the market breakdown right here. Right here. I'm gonna take this off because I want to see proper structure. See market breaks down right here. What else again do we see over here? We see another structure break right here. Right. But if you notice, we're not getting stronger bearish momentum. We're getting small. For example, look at this more bearish. We don't even get a continuation. The market starts to rally back up. Now, what do we see? Okay, so the market comes back, takes out this high, and what do we see over here? We see that buyers are not stepping to this market because what do we get? We get a 50% retracement, or like this is like a 71 or 81% retracement right here. Look, the market pushed down, buyers start to step into the market. Buyers are trying to push the market lower. Sales are not agreeing, and what happened? On this one day, a lot of buyers stepped in. We pushed the market higher to take out this high, right? So now, what else do we get again? So now we're gonna try and go ahead and see if we can see if buyers are gonna come in from right here and continue to push the market. This is what I'm saying. This is not a liquid buy. You can look to buy the market once you see some buyers step into the market, right? And like I said, hope for the next high, right, of $156 per share. Like I said, Now the market can still keep falling lower because remember, as long as we don't take out this low, we are still bullish. That's the whole point about all of this, right? Because if we go to the weekly time frame, we can see how strong this low is. On the monthly time frame, we can see how strong this low is, right? Right? And if that doesn't work, we can go to this 3 month time frame and go from this low to this high. And look, on the 3 month time frame, we are at the 50%, so we can expect the buyers to start coming in right here. That's the whole point about looking at the 50% ranges on every time frame from the big time frames, because that's where you get the clearer picture from. Okay, so like I said, we can tell that buyers are coming in right here because we're seeing structure change to the upside. All the liquidity has been grabbed, all the stop losses that were here, the market has already tapped the stop losses and kept going. Because if you're buying the market right here, right, your stop is going to be here, stop is going to be here, stop is here, stop is here. Some people's stops are here, and look, the market has grabbed the stops right here, and now we might see some buyers stepping right here, just keep pushing the market higher. And that's pretty much it. I think Robinhood is definitely a good buy because, like I said, we are at the 50% range on pretty much the weekly, monthly, and the 3 month time frame, which is actually pretty good because all the time frame are lining up, which is a really good confirmation. Plus, it's Robinhood. You know, Robinhood is a great stock. A lot of people use Robinhood. It's an easy app for investing for people. So this is my technical analysis on Robinhood stock. So if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.